Yeah, having something better to use with Tidus would be nice, other than just spamming his BSB2. Alright, so let's take a look at what happened in the maintenance. Oh, well, I'll open my site first, see if what actually changed, if anything has actually changed. Yes, Caster. Final Fantasy XIV got moved up, huh? Projected at November 29th? What did they change it to? They moved it up a week and put 10 back? Okay. I guess I gotta do an event preview for that now. Magicite, Golden Festival. Anyone have a link to the Japanese Golden Festival stuff? I suppose that should be pinned in Discord. But it's not. I'll go over the Golden Festival stuff after we go over the actual update. Power-up dungeons are going to be open for a long time. I say 3 weeks, I've heard. Starting tomorrow. Thank you very much. I don't really know what this is all about. Is this more Golden Week stuff? Yes. So I'll go over that later. Dream Relic draws, Record Dungeon update, Final Fantasy 14, we already went over that, and 10. Don't know what that is. More Final Fantasy 10. Final Fantasy 9 on December 5th. That's unchanged. Another dungeon update. Okay, well, not a whole lot to talk about here, other than the Golden Festival itself, so. That's just the Japanese version of that banner. Hasn't been uploaded to the global server yet. Oh, more Quacktwars. Yes. Gift Dungeon. Yeah, this is like a 75% festival, isn't it? Just no 5 banners of non-awakening badness. So this is the Relic Draw schedule. I don't know if you can see that. Ooh, my. 11/14, so tomorrow. we get a free 33 draw, which I believe has 2 guaranteed 6-star, and everything else is guaranteed BSB+. Well, every other rainbow or disco that you pull is BSB+. Not 33 or 31 BSB pluses. Lucky relic draw. We have information on what Japan had for their 3 luckies. Don't know if that's what the exact same thing that we're gonna get. Me too, Logi. But we can take a look at what Japan got and get excited about it, because I actually like at least 2 of the banners. I might like 3. And since they are not 50 mithril, I will consider pulling on them, even though they don't have awakenings on them. And we get Golden Festival Dream Relic Draw. That's just dream selections with expanded pools over the dream selections that we had in the last festival. Very, very important, as some very nice things have been added to those pools that weren't there before. Lucky Draw is going to cost 25. So, this is our Golden Fest Mega Thread. Let's see what we get. Episode Cardia Challenge event centerpiece of the Golden Week. So this is just fights, mainly featuring a showdown with 5 different incarnations of Final Fantasy staple, Bahamut. Oh, lots of Bahamuts. Okay. There will also be a continuation of the Record Dungeon story in this event. So this is kind of like the Pharos of Ridirana. Sure. Oh, we get some multiplayer. I'll have to do a stream for the multiplayer. I'm excited for this. Hopefully it's a good multiplayer. Golden Week gift dungeons. Well, that's always well received. Free mithril and shit. Cactuar Fest. Total of 48 tickets. It sounds like exactly the same as we got in the last festival. So choose wisely. I'll probably... Oh my god. Black Lightning and Ice? Is that the same thing we got in the last festival? Because that sounds really good. Power Up Dungeons full open. Already talked about that. Gonna last 3 weeks. Go nuts on whatever daily you want. The free 33 draw. Alright, the lucky draws. This is what people want to see, right? So, first lucky draw. That Japan got. We're not guaranteed to get it, but we probably will. Palin Cecil's ASB, Locke's ASB, Cloud's USB 2, Titus USB 1, which is nice. For me. Squall's USB 2, which is also pretty nice. Locke and Cecil in the banner image. That at least guarantees that we're going to see those 2 here. And does make it more likely that this banner has been untouched. This is a good top to a banner. I don't care that much about the Paladin Cecil ASB, but the other 4 are really good. I even have a dupe of Locke's ASB, and I wouldn't mind another one. You can never say no to elemental 6-star daggers. They're just so useful. And Cloud's USB 2, also a really good piece of... I mean, these are all elemental relics and good ones. This would be if it wasn't a holy sword. Which... Well, we have a few of those. Oh my god, look at the glints! There's 5 glints here. Cecil, Locke, Cloud, Titus, and Squall. And these are all really good. Again... The one not as good one would be Paladin Cecil's. And then 4 LMRs, Paladin Cecil, Locke, Titus, Squall. This is a really good banner. No BSBs. On a half-price lucky draw. I am hoping for Locke's Glint or Locke's LMR. Titus is USB. So I'll definitely pull on this if this is what the banner looks like. Yeah. Holy up, fire up, wind up, water up, ice up, fire up, water up. Just a really good lucky draw. I'm in on that. Next up. Well, that's the physical character's lucky draw. The second one would be magical characters. So we got Terra's ASB. I'm sure a lot of people still want that. Ash's Arcane. I absolutely want that. Shantoto's Chain. Got Garnets. So I don't really care about that much. Ash's USB, that's a dupe for me, but still really good. All of this is really good. I'll talk about this as though it's not my pool that I'm thinking of. Shantoto's Chain is really good. Even though it's a Generation 1 chain, it is very good because it's on a very good lightning character, and it's a party quick cast 2 chain. If you've been watching my attempts in the 5-star Magicite at the moment, I'm using Titus's Generation 1 chain. But it is still, it's so good that it's even good on a magical team. And Shantoto's is similar. Ash's USB is really good for a lightning mage. And Renoa's USB, I don't care that much about it, but I guess I do need... I don't mind having Ice Magic, especially for Final Fantasy VIII Torment. This would be for Magicite and Torment, even though I don't really care for... Oh, wait a second, this is your USB 1. Never mind, this is awesome. This is one of the best ice USBs in the game. I thought it was her Brave mode. I don't really care about Brave modes. This is incredible. Okay, never mind. Terra's Glint. Terra's Glint is good, and fire stacking. You're going to be a fan of that in the future. It's probably now as well. Ash's Glint is also going to be good. Because I like the stacking glints, personally. They may not always be useful, but when they are, they really buff up the rest of a character. And Terra and Ash are both really good characters. And we know Terra gets an awakening in the future, too. I do have a lot of dupes on this banner, but I'll pull for 25, I think. We'll see, we'll see. Terra's BSB2 is a good BSB, as well as Elemental Armor. Renoa's BSB is not good. Shantoto's BSB is fine. I mean, these are both fine, but you're going to be carrying your teams with other people. But at least they can fill holes. Particularly, Shantoto's BSB can fill holes pretty well because her... she has a fast cast command. Where Renoa's BSB kind of sucks. It's just there for an ice. So these aren't that great. But the LMRs, Terra, chance to dual cast, obviously extremely good on Terra. Ash, start battle with End Lightning. Is good. And it will be good when those cases when her glint become useful. Creel, low chance to dual cast fire abilities. I have no idea why Creel's LMR is here. There's nothing else for her here. Definitely wish this was Shantoto's LMR 1 or LMR 2. And Renoa's bad LMR. This is definitely not as good of a banner as the first one. Because it's got some problems, especially this LMR right here. Both of the BSBs, or the two BSBs that aren't Terras, and I guess Terras too. But this is really good and might be worth the 25 by itself. And it does have some good LMRs. And Creel's it is a good LMR on a good character. It's just weird. It's just weird that it's on this banner. I would think... on the first banner, I think a lot of people can pull on it without really bothering to go into the nitty-gritty details on whether or not they should pull on it. I think this one you should take a real hard look on whether or not you really need to pull on this. I wouldn't say way better, but it does become better, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Renoa's Glint not being here sucks, because Renoa's Glint is awesome. Yeah, I think they went out of their way to make this banner not good, or not as good. Like, were they scared that it would have been too good? If they had actually made it make sense? Like, remove some of these bursts and add better things, better glints, better LMRs. I'm gonna have to think hard about pulling on that banner. Alright, the third banner is a healer banner. Where we have some really nice healer relics on here. Just the fact that there's, like, healing is separate from the awakening craze. Their healer relics are still really valuable. And there being such a small pool for 25 mithril is incredible if the stuff on this banner are good. And look at right away, we have one of the best healer relics in the game. With Aerith's USB 2. That's awesome. Ovelia's USB is a last stand USB and probably the best healer relic for the Final Fantasy Tactics Torment. That's great. Rose's USB is still really good. Lars's USB, I'm trying to find a use for you, man. I'm trying. Is fine. I'm sure there will be a use for it eventually. And if you don't have Art's Super Soul Break 2, it's probably still pretty damn good for the Geoskyno fight. And Realm's USB is still really good. Like, I could definitely use Realm's USB and probably have a much easier sub 30 in the current Phoenix fight. Because it is just still really good. This is... even Larsa's, like, it is it's one of those things that when it is useful, it will be unable to be matched by anything. And that's why I still think it's a good thing to get. So I really like the top of this banner. Healer BSBs, oh my god, there's a lot of them. But healer BSBs aren't necessarily bad like the BSBs on the previous banner are. Aria's is fine. Selfie's is very good. Aiko's is very good. Penelo's is very good. All three of these are still really good bursts. It's not 6-star Holy Armor, it's RS. And Vanille's BSB is still fine too because it's instant cast. Oh, just, you know, the ability for one of the best healers in the game to dual cast white magic. Ovelia, the chance to dual cast white magic. Yep. Selfie's LMR, I don't have any idea how useful this could be. Like, I feel like it's too RNG to ever to rely on. And same with Lars's. This seems like a dead spot on the banner. But everything else on the banner is pretty much just good. And you know, it's not like the arrival of the eventual awakenings make these bad. And it's not like Brave USBs are that much better, or even better at all, than these USBs. So I really like this healer banner. Larsa USB is a dupe. Vanille BSB is a dupe. Aerith LMR is a dupe. And that's it. So that's what? 5 dupes, and the rest of the banner is all good for 25 Mithril? That's it. Easiest pull. Easiest pull of the Luckies. And I apologize in advance for people that pull 1 of 11 this. I will combine those Larsa USBs and make the ultimate healer armor for Magicite. Wow. It is nice to be able to stream, but I'm getting hurt for it. That's for sure. We've already had this. This was the full throttle. Alright, Golden Week Dream selections. This is something we should definitely take a look at. So, I don't know if there's anyone that's done a comparison list with this selection compared with the one that we had during the festival, but the ones that really stick out. Alara's USB will be selectable on this USB selection. So will Aerith's USB 2. And probably a bunch of other good things here. Palom, right. How did I forget about Palom? Yes, this selections are Gem 1. Always. Dream selections. No Squall 2. That sucks. I have one final pull left in me for credit. That is not what I meant to click on. I might do that. We'll see. LMR selection. Is there any noticeable differences here? What's up, Keep Ride? I don't know, Logi. I don't know. I like the idea that Aerith's USB helps me in the Torment a lot. I think Alara's is better overall for me. I don't know. Yeah, if I get Aerith's USB on the Hero Lucky, then problem solved. So LMR Lucky Draw, or not Lucky Draw, Dream Selection, and finally BSB Dream Selection. I only expect the whaliest of whales to do this one. BSBs are not worth 3,000 gems to, well, the majority of the entire world. I didn't see this on the list of dates. I don't expect that we would get this. This is not something that Global usually gets. Yeah, these dream selections are 3,000 gems. USB? Okay. LMR? Oof. Probably not. BSB? No. Series draw, we already got those. And just random presents and stuff. So, I think that's everything. The two, highlights of this this maintenance were definitely Fire Magicite, which were actually expected to come out this time. Even though the timestamp before said it was coming out later this month. They just keep giving us Magicites with maintenance now. And that's just, that's what we should expect. And Golden Week. What are they calling it specifically? Golden Festival. Yeah, OSBs would definitely be better than BSBs, because at least you get elemental gear. 6-star elemental gear. Where you could get elemental gear with BSBs, but still not worth anywhere close to 3,000 gems. I need to eat something before I go back to Magicite. Yeah, it's nice that they're calling it Golden Festival instead of Thanksgiving Festival. I'm glad they are, because obviously Thanksgiving is, we're the Thanksgiving on, November 21st or 2nd is a United States holiday, which doesn't really apply to the global community. Ultra Cure does get rid of Berserk. I would suggest trying to skip the Berserk. But if you can't, then yes, it works. See ya, Caster. I think I would be able to more consistently skip the Berserk if I made Lunar Leviathan. All signs are pointing towards my Lunar Leviathan make. Go get like 12 burritos. Yeah, and then just stream until midnight. No, I'm gonna go make a PBJ. And then probably go back to Phoenix, because I was kind of happy without how that team was working. Just gotta figure out how to best entrust it. Yeah, me too. Welcome back to the stream. All right, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna make that PBJ.